time to strap in and get ready. The leaders in NRL SuperCoach are incoming. Bringing you the ultimate insight to help you win your leagues and climb up the rankings. You're now listening to the Insight NRL Show with your hosts, Brain, Mattrix, and Whisperer.
G'day everybody, welcome back to the Insight NRL Show. Around 23 head-to-head finals, week 1 behind us. It's done, it's dusted. Mattrix, the first of, I'm sure, many tins this weekend, mate. Should I ask you how your weekend was, or do you want to divert and talk about something else?
So I watched the 2023 remake of White Men Can't Jump, and can I tell you, Jack Harlow, I was not familiar with your game. But the girlfriend in it, the whole time, I'm looking at her, I've seen her somewhere. Anyway, I take to IMDb. I'm like, I haven't seen any of these fucking movies. I'm searching Rotten Tomatoes, everything. Anyway, about an hour later, I worked out she dated Klay Thompson for about 2 years, and I saw her on his Instagram. So, crisis averted. I worked out where that girl was from, and there was just a bang of tunes. Like, I don't know, just really enjoyed it.
Yeah, good. I'm really glad that you enjoyed it. I assume you didn't enjoy the football, so we can move straight over to Josh. Did you enjoy the football?
No, I'm actually miserable, on multiple fronts, right? So we post our team on Patreon every week for trades, everything. I went back and had a look. The team that I originally posted is called 1540. So very good week for me if I didn't fucking change. And then obviously I had the VC on Cleary. Okay, cool. It gets 100, and I'm like, all right, sweet, fantastic. We'll loop that. Great. Not locking 100. So weeks play on, I'm in a $500 head-to-head. I'm in the 10K Creator Cup one. I'm in two 250s and a couple of hundreds. So, good money. And I'm losing. I'm not having a great week. Reece Walsh bends me over. Britton Nickera bends me over. Not having a great week. So I'm like, all right, we've got to loop. We've got to take the loop off. We've got to throw for the hills. So I captain Zach Lomax, who he does shithouse. I check back all my head-to-heads because they all had Drinkwater and stuff like that who flopped. I didn't need to change the loop. I would have won all my head-to-heads if I didn't change my loop. And so I'm miserable. I am very much upset with the 1340, which is, I expect, above par. But yeah, I'm out of most of my head-to-heads, the ones I care about. So not a great day. But
the beauty of it is you can just say, I'm not a head-to-head player. And all is forgiven.
I'm not really,
so
I'm not really an overall player either, though. This shit it's like a lose-lose. So.
Yeah, kind of. It's a bit like that. Let us know in the chat how you went. We're obviously live, so brag away or commiserations if you want to jump on Mattrix. Brain 1, the world is going to end. Where's this come from, McGruff? I mean,
you're always too. You're always just there.
Yeah, kind of. I guess. Yeah, it's, if you're not first, you're last, and unfortunately, you two are last. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to run with it just for this week. But in saying that. I feel like this could have been probably my best possible outcome week, and you guys have had absolute shitters. Like Josh could have had 1500, whereas I feel pretty good about my score this week just based on looking at my team. I'm like, I made most of my start-sit decisions correctly. I was going to captain either JC or who else was I going to or Lomax. Didn't captain either of them. Took the Cleary loop this week. And I ended up ahead by, I think, 30 or 40 points on the loop. So, yeah, it could have been much worse. Shout out to Jeremiah Nanai for ruining my beautiful 51 AE from Naf White with his pitiful 37. So, wasn't that... the two frauds sitting next to each other on the bench on my team, Ewan Aitken and Jeremiah Nanai, right next to each other.
I thought you were talking about me and Josh when you said the two frauds sitting next to me. I was like, fuck, I wasn't familiar with your game, Braino. Yeah.
No, I'm not that. You're not familiar with my game because I can't get away with that like you two can. But no, 1377, I'll take it. Hopefully Green Arrows and on to next week. I think the main matchup I cared about was that Better Creator Cup 10 grand league. So still in that, thankfully.
Honestly, you bitch and moan for like 6 weeks about not making the top 8. And I'm the one that loses. I bounce out in the first week.
I slid into 8th and then took out 5th. Funny, isn't it? Head to head's just a 1 week game. You just got to get in. You got to be in it to win it. So they say.
think I tell this story often. The year I came 49th, I was in 20 head-to-head grand finals. So maximum you can be in. And I think it was 10 at the time. I made every grand final and didn't win a single one. And I came 48th.
Yeah. Honestly, like for the most part, I think if you focus on rank, your head-to-heads will look after themselves. For the most part, you made the grand finals in all of them without really focusing on any of them. But then it comes down to luck week to week. If you have one bad week or one bad captain in 1 week, it can ruin you, especially this time of the year. Let's have a chat about the games from this weekend. I don't know about you guys, but I watched a little bit less footy than I normally would over the last weekend. We've been podcasting, doing NBA stuff for the fantasy basketball season, so I feel like I missed more than I normally would. Let's have a chat about the Storm and the Broncos, 22-2. Matty, I know you were pretty upset about this one. Should I throw to you to talk about it? No, he's gone. Good. And you know what? That is completely fair response because the Broncos season looks all but over now with Adam Reynolds and Ezra Mam, hammies, Selwyn Cobbo with a hammy. I mean, you've got to be happy that Jesse Arthurs is going to be coming in next week, right?
Sure. It's always great when I think the back page of the paper was Corey Pake's going to answer Madge's call or something. I'm like, fuck, our saviour's here. Fuck me. We've done it. We've fucking made it, boys. Doesn't have a contract for next year, but, he's going to save our season. I don't know. Where do we go from here? In one Ezra Mam interception, I watched our whole season end.
That's pretty accurate. All three of them went down in that play, didn't they?
All three of them. Yeah.
Cobbo was a little bit
hurt
after,
himself. And then he hurt himself further later on, probably because he tried to play on through. But, very... because I thought this was a game we could win as well. I tipped it. He's playing for one of our feeder clubs. Rocky or something? Yeah.
Kez G just wants to ask, what's Milford up to these days? It's getting like that. But I keep hearing about Blake Moser being the GOAT, so maybe we chuck him in halfback and see what happens.
I mean, you got Ben Hunt there. Let Ben Hunt play in the halves, and just I don't think you need Pakes. Just isn't Moser injured anyway, isn't he? So
yeah, Moser's injured, I think.
Tough.
It's like the Broncos team.
It's what Josh Rogers next in line.
Kobe Black.
Is that it?
Kobe Black.
Yeah. Fuck, there's really nothing to be super excited about. Reece Walsh kicking goals though. That could be nice for the 4 points you score a game. Like maybe he gets
we'll go from 26 to 30 points now. So
that'd be great.
That would have made a real. You know what? I would have felt so much better about 11:30, man.
Yeah, you wouldn't have.
Yeah,
you wouldn't have. Reece Walsh 26, and I called it on fucking Wednesday. I said it. I said it'd be just like Reece Walsh to go from 136 to 13. And he doubled that. Shout out to him. Big effort from Reece Walsh. But he now has zero platform off the back of both of his halves missing. Lucky you got Ben Hunt. I think that's, one saving grace. But in saying that, fuck, it's tough now. What do you do with Reece Walsh? If you've got trades left, would you trade him out?
I mean, I'm tempted to.
Turbo?
What if you've got Reece Walsh and Scott Drinkwater? Like, which one do you trade the quickest?
It's got to be Walsh, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I heard the hearts of many break when Drinkwater didn't have the T, which we will discuss on. I've got one trade left, and I'm tempted to punt him because we saw how dog shit he was at the start of the season, and we all got a stiffy when we were like, all right, well, Ezra Mam's back. He averages 80, which is still true.
Yep.
But I'm tempted just to piss him off. I don't know who to. It'd be like vibes and have no trades left, which is great. I could just press optimize on the app every week, but. No, if I had trades, I would trade him.
I think there's merit to trade him for sure, especially with just no one else in the team. Payne Haas with an 83.
That's like with Josh Rogers.
Oh, I have to look.
I couldn't tell you. Can't say I've looked deep dive into Josh Rogers' stats with Reece Walsh in the past. That'll be a new one for me. Payne Haas with an 83 is really the only saving grace in this one for the Broncos. At least you had Cam Munster, Matty. 92 for him, solid. Wishart, 86. Halves ran amok. Harry Grant, 77. Pappy, 76. Katoa, 64. That's pretty much it.
Can I tell you my heart broke during this game? But I still had hope for my SuperCoach team. It just had to take a Roosters game to ruin that. But yeah, like I don't have Harry Grant as well. I don't think any of us was. That was a good 77 from him in this one, and it was a bit of a grind, really. Storm started to play a bit better, so.
Yeah, I mean, Storm have been really hot and cold, and I think, I would have loved to see a full-strength team go at it for 80 minutes in this one, because I feel like the Storm started hot, you had Reynolds and Mam go down, and then the floodgates opened. So, like, it's hard to know whether they would have carried on with this or whether it would have been a closer game, because I think there's question marks above the Storm at the moment. Just over the last month to 6 weeks, they definitely haven't been putting the foot on the throat like they normally would. So, yeah, I'm very interested to see in the tougher games that they have on the run home. Hopefully they stay full strength and what they can do in those games. Let's have a chat about the Panthers flogging the Knights 48-12. This was it the result we thought, Josh? Were we really thinking they were going to blow them out by 36 points?
Not 36. I mean, the line was 12.5. I took the Panthers very heavily on that. But yeah, this game was a game. Really, really good by Cleary. Cleary just does what he does without having any real involvement. No line breaks, no line break assists. Still scored 104. 2 try assists, 3 try contributions, 6 goals, 2 offloads. Gets to a mountain of base, which is what you want to see. And he's halves partner base Lungy 99. My guy, too bad that half my head-to-heads had him, so he wasn't really a pod for me after all that time. Brian Toto with 102 as well. I'm sure that many are happy to see that. And the base looked to be semi-back. I mean, 3 line breaks, 1 try contribution, 1 try. But Dylan Edwards was a tough watch this game. He got there in the end, but it was a very, very tough watch for 65 minutes.
Yeah, he had a rough game, didn't he? To get 73, and when you look at the eye test of that game, you would have thought he got 47. Like, for him to get 73 is a great result, I think, for owners. So, yeah, definitely better than the 30-odd that Drinky got and the fucking 26 that Walsh got. So, yeah, you can't be too upset with the 73 from your fullback, that's for sure. Shout out to Aman, who's been death riding. Not death riding. What's the opposite of death riding? Cheering.
Cheering.
Yeah, that's kind of like not the word I was looking for. I was looking for something like more spicy, like Urban Dictionary style. 102 for Brian Toto. Aman's had him for the last however many weeks. I think it's been nearly 4 to 6 weeks now that he's had him, and he's been called a fraud for a good month. So nice of him to get out of fraud character this week for Aman when he needed it most. What else have we got here? The Knights, nothing. Bradman Best 57, Kai Pearce-Paul 50. Don't buy any Knights.
I mean, we said fade Brailo. We said fade Gagai, so we can victory lap that one.
Yeah.
Even with the line break assist and try contribution, 40 is poo. He got the bag.
Rough.
He got the contract.
Yeah, that was the narrative, wasn't it? He got paid. Doesn't need to work anymore. He's sweet for another year. Yeah, look, I mean, I don't think it's a bad pick, because I think next week I'm going to have to watch the Cowboys game with my fucking behind the couch. Because Gagai could put 120 on him in this game for sure.
No, fuck that. No, I'm sick of the Cowboys. I was told Lomax would do that.
Actually, that's true. That is true. I mean, Lomax barely fucking touched the ball. All they did was kick to him.
They just went to Josh Adokar the whole fucking game.
I got bent over this week with disallowed tries on Sunday.
Yeah, it was a tough Sunday, that's for sure. Yeah, look, I mean, Penrith's hard draw now. Their draw starts to stiffen up from next week. So, like, they've had their nice 4 weeks run of games, which is why everybody jumped on Cleary a few weeks ago. Everyone jumped on Dylan Edwards. Does it even matter?
They're winning 5 in a row, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
They're going to be hard to beat, man.
It was a glorious time, like, for 10 weeks.
Yeah, rounds 1 to, like, 16 were fucking so good. And then it's just been ruined. Yeah. Penrith are going back to back to back to back to back. Let's move on to Raiders Sea Eagles 28-12. The milk get up in this one. Ethan Strange, fuck, this guy has been having a season. Like, as you said before, it was a game. You know, the Panthers, it was a game. He's a footballer, this kid, Ethan Strange.
I thought you were going to say Jazz Tavanga. Just mentioned old Jazz. What a guy.
Do you get SuperCoach points for grabbing nutsack? Surely.
No, I was more thinking clapping the crowd. The crowd then going on to concede fucking 3 tries in a row.
Yeah, that was bad too. Ever since, it's like the whole game fell apart for Manly as soon as he did that too. Very funny.
Bit of cup touchings from Jazz, so.
Yep, loves it. Yeah.
Matt Timoko was very a hot topic this week. Scored 74, so well done to owners that jumped on him. I will expect an inevitable 23 very soon from him, as we know that happens. But yeah, Ethan Strange. Imagine I told Hudson Young owners Ethan Strange shot 127. You'd be frothing.
Yeah, you'd think so. But Ethan Strange likes to step back in off his left foot. As I've realised, as I started watching a little bit more Hudson Young over the last 3 weeks, man caught a cold the last fortnight, that's for sure. So I'll take a 62 with next to no ball, so that's fine. Horsburgh 64, but otherwise, yeah, not really anything to mention. Joey Taps with another 50. No one's really got any trades to move him off now. He's probably a front row forward 3. Just keep him like that for the week. He would have covered you a spot when Terrell May was out this week on the bye, and that's pretty much it.
Is this the most KO weeks thing, scoring 170 and a 16 in the same season?
It's Reece Walsh, except more aggressive, if that's even possible. It's like more volatile than a Reece Walsh, which is just wild to think. For Manly, now, shout out to Hamo, sponsor of the show, told me last week he's going to buy Turbo this week. So he better hold to his word, and I know he's a man of his word. He'll do it. I'm very interested to see how that looks over the next month. I don't have the balls. I can't do it. Would you do Walsh to Turbo? Have you bought Turbo back in and out twice already? Would this be the third time?
No.
Because we started with him.
No. I did. Yeah. So I've used one to get him out, one to get him. I've used 3 trades on him this year. I may use 4 trades on Turbo. Last year it was Bulldogs middles. I think I spent 9 trades on Bulldogs middles. This year it may be Turbo. My last one on him. If we're going to go down, may as well go down with vibes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know whether it's going to be vibes when he tears his hammy in the 7th minute for you next week. That's not vibes.
Fuck. That's rough, man. Whoa. I was not familiar with your game.
Are we concerned with McDonald's sleeping ambassador Anthony Seibold saying that it's a week-to-week decision about who plays fullback?
Oh, look, yes. I think you'd be silly not to be a little bit concerned.
Because I've been saying this for 2 years, and I've been told I'm stupid. Is Cole the best fullback at Manly? I feel like Manly fans just don't want to admit it, but yes, he is.
Yeah. Lehigh coming back on the wing next week is absolutely music to my ears if that happens. He was supposed to be on the wing, I think, a week ago. They ended up doing it halfway through the game 2 weeks, or last week. He obviously got that HIA, but I'm seriously keen on playing Lehigh on the run home through these head-to-head finals with these matchups now. Hamo's in the chat. I'll do it for Dylan Edwards or Drinky. Which one? It's got to be Drinky.
Yeah, if he's not kicking,
it's got to be Drinky.
I rate that. I like that. Drinky to Turbo next week. I think he's still got like 7 trades left as well. Very patient man.
While we're talking about fullbacks for a second, would you like to know Reece Walsh's average with Josh Rogers?
Yep.
Hang on. Is it over or under 1.5 games?
It's over 1.5 games.
Is it 2 games?
Is it 2?
It's 2 games. And it's 99 average.
That's content. That's 100% content this week.
Yeah. I can't wait to do it.
Stats that matter. Josh Rogers makes Walsh average 100.
What were the 2 scores, by the way?
113 and
4 and then 190.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was at like 160 and 32. Yeah. Okay. Hey, look, you know what? That's great, but I don't trust Josh Rogers. Sorry, I'm not hinging my SuperCoach season on Josh Rogers.
It could be Kobe Black. We could accelerate Thomas Duffy down from the Mackay Cutters to get a run.
Mattrix, I'm kind of a stats guy. Yeah.
Don't mean to brag.
Loves the analytics, that's for sure. Dragon Sharks, let's have a chat about them. They got the win. The Sharks back to the fraudulent status yet again. 22-14. Look, to be fair to the Dragons, they played some really good footy in this game. I just feel like the Sharks were also kind of poor. So it's hard to get a gauge on whether the Dragons genuinely won this game or whether the Sharks lost it. What do you reckon, Matty?
No, both. How could it be both? I don't know. Like, Dragons got up for it. Dragons were pumped, and they overpowered the Sharks. Like, we talk about the Sharks. Forward pack being good. I think David Clemmer was unreal in this one, and that's not something that was on my bingo card this week. They were fired up. They absolutely looked like they hated the Sharks. Gutho was doing the Gutho-Reno. It was all happening. Oh, no, I'm never going to say the Dragons played a good game of footy. No, I think this was a good game of footy to watch compared to most of... Actually, at least better than the first 4 turds that we saw this week.
Are the Dragons premiership heavyweights if it rains every day between now and September?
Yes.
Yes.
Also, this was a very weird game for me because on one hand the Sharks lost, which is great. Second hand Dragons won, which is not good for me in my agenda against Dragons fans. So it's like a lose-lose. But any day Sharks fans lose is a great day. Clint Gutherson, what a guy! 92 points. He's back. Maybe we
he
bring
was the
Gutho.
answer.
We get
Yeah,
Gutho
he
into
was
the
the answer.
Maybe we bring back Gutho. Hayden Buchanan on debut, really, really good as well. Shout out to anyone who's still holding and playing like in King Tonga. That's 77 from him. And 68 in 60 minutes, or 68 minutes from Clemmer. You know, it was a game when Luciano based over 60. Oh, no, he didn't. Never mind. He based 58. So good. Crust averted. He had a line break assist. But this was a good game. For the Sharks, they sucked. Hines 78, AFB 69, Brayley 63, and Britton Nickera 38, and his season's over. So what a trade by me. He's out for the year, and he sucks. I knew it. I said he was a fraud the first 8 weeks, and then I got sucked in by this ridiculous BP. It's the Ewan Aitken effect. That's what I'm calling it now. It's the man that has a spike in BP and sucks us in.
I tell you who's on the precipice of entering this club, Viliami Kikau. I'll tell you what, like his BP has just gone back to poo ever since I bought him. Like I think he was BP. He had a BP of like 50 at one point, 55 or something, and I'm like, fuck, his BP's up. Like he jags an attacking stat, he gets 80, and then he went back to his BP of 33. So shout out to him. But he's all good for now.
He can never win with you because I don't care how they score as long as they score. He's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scores over 60 in the last 8 weeks. So
not
however
good
you
enough.
get him,
not good enough. Also, Mattrix a couple of minutes ago referred to the Sharks as the Sharts, and I think that couldn't have been a better representation of what they put up in this game.
I wasn't sure if that was a fraudulent slip or if that was intentional.
I was going to go with the intentional.
I'm going to pay it as intentional. So,
yep, definitely the Sharks were terrible. And Ronaldo Mulatalo edges. He makes his lead a little bit bigger over Sione Katoa.
Just send me your address. I'll give it up.
You never know. Fuck, Ronnie could go down injured, and Katoa just goes on a generational run.
Ronnie's being anti-Ewan Aitken at the moment. Ronnie's somehow established a base. He's in the upswing of the Ewan Aitken effect. We're in the Ewan Aitken effect right now.
Yeah, that's the problem though, because it's only one way, and that's back down. Where's the attacking stats from? What do you have? 18 in attack, one line break assist, and that's pretty much it. Everything else was what BP, so that's what 41, 40.
I bought him for a 13, so
yeah. Well, unlucky to be you. Let's move on to the flogging of the week, the Roosters against the Dolphins. I never thought that it'd be anything like this. I thought that their middles were going to leak, and I thought that Roosters would win this one, but 64-12, that wasn't on my bingo card. I'll tell you what else wasn't on my bingo card. James Tedesco's 189. If you had a VC or a C on him this week, that's pretty much set up your whole week. You didn't really have to worry about whatever else happened there.
I'm going to avoid talking about James Tedesco's score as much as possible. But did that first 20 minutes of footy, and I know it was around bedtime, Braino, for the little one. I was glued to the screen. Theo was getting his book read by me yelling at the phone. But mate, this was the craziest 20 minutes I've ever seen of footy. I'm
the four bins.
The 4 bins. Old mate getting knocked out. Mark Nwanganitawaze scoring that try, and then Spencer Leniu just running into the middle of the Dolphins, just trying to fight. Naff White and them in it. They're actually being punches thrown. Who was it? Suo Wong getting knocked out. It looked like it was a shoulder charge, but it was just a super hard tackle from Kurt Donahue. And everybody just blowing up, and then like you obviously having to stop because there's a guy that's knocked out. So then like the tension just kept building. It was absolutely insane, this game.
I mean, I missed the fight. I saw the start. I saw Wong get knocked out, but I missed the fight. I saw Spencer Leniu. Then I watched the highlights, obviously, and I saw Spencer Leniu square up as if he was going to knock someone out, which was great. Bring back the Biff, in my opinion. But like it did. I don't really think. Oh, I had Naf White. Shout out to him. Was going to be my AE this week. Got binned. Still ended up with a 51. So that was great from him. And then Jeremiah Nano went and ruined it all. But yeah, like when you look at the scorecard, you wouldn't have thought that that was going to be the result of what the first 20 minutes gave us. That's for sure. Sam Walker, halfback one.
I was just going to say this is the it is the 14th best score of all time, and it's the highest score that we've had since 2022 when Ryan Papenhuyzen got at 193. So. Yeah, pretty historic night for Teddy. So entering the top 15 scores of all time. Sorry, mate. Top 15 scores of all time, and the biggest score we've seen in 3 years. So yeah, pretty cool. If I told you Tolly Kohler had a top 15 score of all time, would you believe me?
Well, I mean, the fact that you're telling me that says yes.
188 in round 27 against, you guessed it, the West Tigers.
When was this?
2023, final round of the year. I don't remember him humping us, but he must have. Was
that the year that Hamoli Olakau'atu also got like 170 in the last game? Because I captained him in that game. I swear it's got
Hamoli Olakau'atu, 177, round 27 against the West Tigers.
That's the one. I remember captaining Hamoli in the last week. I went from 4,000th into 1,099th. I remember that fondly. Shout out to Hamoli. Never come close to doing that again.
I need to quickly look it up. Because I'm now going to remember. What was the score? We lost 54-12. Nice. That explains it.
Yeah, we got flogged.
Yeah, okay, cool. At 4 points. That makes sense.
I reckon if you go and have a look at that Tigers team, it would just be
hang on. Hamoli Olakau'atu scored 177. He got one try?
I think there was a couple of try assists, tunnel line break assists. Everything
Also, not even the best 2RF score. That goes to our Lord and Saviour, Scott Sorensen.
Yeah, it does. It does. Shout out to him.
If I can see. But yeah, anyway, moving on.
Yeah, Sammy Walker, huge. 119 for him, 107 for Tupou, 101 for Nwanga Nituaze. We called him a play this week, so that worked out quite well. Mattrix is back now after his... You good, mate? Internet?
If it makes you feel better, we went down memory lane and looked at Manly humping the Tigers 2 years ago, but you're also muted, by the way.
No, you're good.
There we go. Oh, good. Yeah, cool.
Yep. No, you're back.
So you missed us watching the Tigers just get humped by Hamoli Olakau'atu and Tolly Kohler 2 years ago.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Yeah. Sam
also,
Walker's been on a tear.
He sucks.
I don't know what's going on there. You would think that...
He was the biggest name trading of all time. Everyone looked at a guy averaging 52 and went, he's the guy I want. Instead, I bought Nicholas, which hasn't gone through.
It's also the Sam Walker narrative. Like, all the ball has gone left. It's just bypassed Crichton. Everyone else has feasted except Crichton. Anyway, the wingers score over 100. Walker gets 120. Teddy gets 190. I mean...
That's great. Imagine you're an Angus Crichton owner. I say to you, hey, Sam Walker scores 120. Billy Smith scores 71. Daniel Tupou scores 107. And the Roosters score 70 points. You'd be like, oh boy, Crichton must have feasted. 41.
Connor Watson as well, 47 for him. He loses that try assist down the short side as well, which I just think is fucking terrible. That's bizarre.
Absolutely. And when Drinky got it, the same one 4 weeks ago, for a play where Drinky got out, did a 360 pirouette, passed it, and they still gave it to Drinky, mate, it's cooked. Yeah,
that's rough. Connor Watson owners dudded on that one, unfortunately. Suck shit because I'm not an owner, so that doesn't bother me at all. Aside from that, though, there's absolutely nothing else really to talk about here. Gus sucked. Watson sucked. Well, he didn't suck. He just got dudded. Jermaine Asako, also 27. No goal kicking for him. If you've still got him, I don't think he's a reliable play at all on the run home if he's not goal kicking. So I would be moving him on if I had trades last week, if you can go back in time. Let's have a chat about the Bulldogs win in the wet. Narrative. game for them to try and prove all the haters wrong. Apparently they have haters that say they can't play in the wet against the Warriors.
I feel like that's just their own fans that say that.
Yeah. I mean, look, Stephen Crichton was huge in this game. 100 for him, 71 for kick-out, 90 for Tuala, Galvin with a 54. It was weird because when you see a team score 32 points, Matty, you'd think naturally that there would be guys that are probably more than 3 guys that go 70-plus in a 32-point game, but it drops off a cliff after kick-out, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's one of those games where you can look at SuperCoach scores, but you don't really see what really happened. Like, it was torrential rain. I probably expected there to be a few more, forwards and everything up there for the game that it was. But yeah, obviously, some of the centers and kicks scored really well. So I don't know that I don't rate the Warriors at all at the moment. Like, I think that they're playing ordinary footy with Metcalf gone. But
yeah,
the Dogs are in and about because the bottom 4 teams in the top 8 have been decimated with injury now.
Yeah, it's tough. I feel for the Warriors, to be honest, because they've just been smashed with injury. Tamari Martin also going down with a head knock now, so now they're one half-back short again. They dropped Tanner Boyd, so he'll naturally just come back into the team. But yeah, to see Tamari Martin go, especially because when you got a guy that missed 3 years of footy because of a bad head knock and a brain bleed, like the last thing that you want to see is him have another HIA. But so hopefully he's all good. Jacob Carraz at fullback in the wet is just Adam Pompey.
On the wing in the dry?
Yeah. I don't care, wherever he is.
I just wanted to know the weather, just for a fact.
That's fair. No, look, 47 for Carraz, just all in base. He just couldn't get going. I think it's pretty tough for these guys in the wet as well. That's probably why these scores are terrible. But yeah, 47, not good. But he is owned by like 99% of the top 10% of teams, so you don't have to worry about losing out too much on that one. He's still a guy that everybody owns. And Aaron Clark topping the Warriors with a 49, if that gives you a summary of how this game went. So, yuck. And RTS with a 41. Pretty much like the only real talking points for the Warriors, and you can't even blame either of them.
41 with a try off an intercept very late. It was, I think Vossi was, I don't know if it was Vossi, but someone was creaming themselves over the comms saying it's the first time Rog hasn't had a tackle bust in about 4 million years, and he finished with 0. Apparently Rog averaged like 900 meters across the last month, and this did nothing this game.
Shit, tough. I mean, look, yeah, I think you can write this game off. From a SuperCoach perspective, I wouldn't be looking into this game at all for form or anything like that. You can just look to next week. But yeah, the Warriors are in all sorts at the moment, unfortunately, which is sad because I think the NRL's better for it when the Warriors are playing good footy. So hopefully they can come back next year. Lukey Met, Jesus Christ reincarnate, can come back into Mattrix's team and carry Mattrix Reloaded to, I don't know.
Yeah, might be.
Top
I think we
1,000.
might be up to Mattrix Revolutions next year. Or are we up to Enter the Mattrix? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a you thing, mate, not me.
Yeah.
You should probably research that.
Yeah, I probably will. Big stats guy.
Big movie guy. Let's move on to the Titans and the Rabbitohs. 20-18 in this one. Jaden Campbell should have scored 95. Couldn't hold on to the ball over the line, sadly. That I would hate to know how many people lost their head-to-head finals off the back of that 17 points.
I mean, the Titans lost their fucking
19
game.
points because of the error.
The Titans lost the game because of this.
Yeah.
I'm never one to message players and say, you cost me my multi. I think you're a low IQ human if you do that, and go fuck yourself. But if I was one of those people, I'd be an upset man tonight. And after a couple of Shirazes, there may have been a DM sent to Jaden Campbell.
You're a big
Mate, what are
Shiraz
you doing?
guy.
Like he stepped back in, right? So he stepped back in. He got clipped on the ankle on the way down, right? He was like this far off the ground. He could have just fallen, and he would have been like this far from the corner posts. It was a kick effectively right in front, and he just like strolls over. Big ups to Trell Mitt for stopping it, but like
That's
mate,
that. Yeah, the play's never over.
You lost 21 points because of the 17 points for the try and the 4 for the goal. So 21, you lost. 99 would have ended up on. So
shout out to Max. He needs to have a couple of Shirazes tonight, I think.
just in general as well as a Titans fan.
Yeah,
Please,
it's been a tough. We're with you, mate. We're Tigers fans. If anybody knows, it's us. Yeah, look, honestly, I don't really care at this point.
Tino and Terrell up front.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Tino's gone the open market next year. That's all but confirmed. So, end up a Perth Bear, I reckon, next year. Aside from, nothing really to mention there for the Titans. AJ Brimson with a 50 and an ace, amazing matchup is very disappointing. Alex Johnston with an 81. Josh got to be pretty happy with that after we spruiked him all week throughout the week.
Yeah, I sold Mark before the kickoff and bought AJ because I needed the points. But we spoke to him all week and it was nice to see him cross over. I thought we were going to be on for a haul today after Trell sent him over pretty much untouched the first time South went down there, but I forgot that South was
2 minutes in
and can't hold on to the fucking ball. They are not a good team.
You reckon Trell stays at centre for the run home? Juggerate fullback, you'd assume?
For my SuperCoach team next year, I hope so.
Yes, absolutely. That pretty much locks him into centre wing duel, surely.
I don't know.
If he stays there, for the rest of the year.
If we had a big platform and we could jump up and down and have a cry about something in duel, then maybe we should do that next year and put pressure. But no, I would imagine he gets it and then...
Turbo should get it too, right?
Maybe. I think, I hope so. I'd prefer Trell to have like one more stint at 5'8", to be honest. I'd rather have 5'8" duel than centre wing duel, but... That too. It doesn't really matter. Like, if people are going to own him anyway. Like, he'll be... actually, Trell's might be quite low because people don't like Trell, so...
Maybe. I mean, look, the only problem is you're going to have Trell and Turbo taking up 2 centre wing slots from week 1 next year. You're going to be spending a lot of money at centre wing. It opens up fullback, though, to be fair. Like, you can go in a few different ways there.
Probably just opens up flex next year rather than running like 3-gun flex.
That's true.
Halfback will be a chat next year. I'm curious what we do with Hines because Cleary's locked in, but I'm curious what we do with Hines. I think we have Terrell and Payne Haas locked in as well, so it's like maybe it's the year of the mid-2RFs again for the 4th year in a row.
Kalmatualangi, I was just a year early, boys. Just a year early. Yep. Bring them all back. At least Aaron Clark, you got that one right, Matty. We took a swing and a miss on our 2RF mid-range guys.
Oh,
you didn't.
Hang on. We will have Ethan Sanders. I forget. We will have Ethan Sanders 5'8" next year.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, we will.
Yep.
Also,
right.
Max says Walker Hines. Walker's going to be about $1 million next year based on his average.
Yeah, he's probably played too many games as well for them to discount it too, right? Like, how many do they normally...
I think it's about 6 is the cutoff. And he'll be priced at like $850.
Like that. 1918.
He'll be Dean Mariner, where he just outpriced because of a couple of games.
Yeah, every year Dean Mariner and Braden Burns. Well, he is the poster boy for being 550k off 3 games a year. So shout out to him. Another try for him this week and a 79 for Braden Burns. How good. Let's have a chat about this game. 1918, the Eels. Mitchell Moses. Best Friends episode with Talon De Silva was probably the headline of this game, wasn't it?
Yikes. I mean, fair enough. TDS.
I get it.
Many times. Imagine that. Imagine your captain comes to you and says, "Hey, buddy, maybe don't. Like, I'm probably like the second best halfback in the world. If I call for the ball, can I just sort of have it?" And you go, "Yeah, sure. It's good."
It's just that one step. It's slowed everything down. Like, what are you doing? Just pass the ball off the deck, mate.
And then there's another one. I think it was like 5th and last. He just took a scoot. And got held up.
Look, honestly, you knew every word that Mitchell Moses said in slow motion, so people can lip read, and that every single word was deserved. Every single word.
I thought it was cut off. Didn't he say you fucking can't do that?
No. I don't think it was cut off.
Okay.
Yeah. In saying that, look, if there is any consolation for Talon De Silva, it only is Mitch Moses. Last year it would have been him and Gutherson as well at the same time. It's not good.
Yeah, that's true.
Also,
that's
can
career ending?
Can trainers just fuck off? Like, what? And that includes Alfie Langer. I love Alfie, but just fuck off. Like, why is he not even on the field?
He's not even with the Broncos at the moment.
I don't care. Just get rid of them all. What do you mean? Imagine like Derrick Henry is going for like third and 3, and the trainer comes on and goes, "Here, Derrick, here's some water. Can just run this shape." Just fuck off. Like, it shits me to tears. I understand this one was like very much unintentional, but like, just get off the field, please.
There'll be a rule. There'll be some strict rules put in place next year for this, no doubt. Especially when there's been so much controversy surrounding it. It'll just be basic. I think I saw someone on X say, like, once the team passes halfway in attack, get the fuck off the court, off the field.
Just don't go on. You come on for HIAs, and if people are bloody, and then you get off. Otherwise, it's a penalty. Like,
yeah, you can have a black and white rule like that. I think. I reckon they'll probably try and grey area it because that's what the NRL do. They love to make things as grey as possible and impossible to interpret. So, looking forward to that.
Like, I didn't even like. Imagine if I was a Titans fan or a Para fan. They lost this game. Like, I'd be ropeable.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. In saying that, look, Mitchell Moses' field goal, excuse me, to win this game was typical Mitchell Moses. Is there a team that is more influenced by a single player than Mitchell Moses and the Eels?
Did I not ask this exact question 2 weeks ago?
What about?
I said, is he the most? Is he the NRL actual MVP?
I would have answered yes, surely. What did I say?
I think you were like, oh, I'll have to think about it. I think you gave me a very diplomatic answer.
I've thought about it. I've thought about it now.
It's been 2 weeks.
Is Mitchell Moses the NRL's MVP in terms of, true to its name, the most valuable player?
Yeah, he is. I think he is. The problem is the Eels aren't doing well. So that's, maybe the one cross against his name is that he's not finding these wins for his team. But to be fair, like, they would barely win a game without him. So I think the fact that they're getting wins, they won today in a game that, was a bit of a shitter. I definitely think that... he is the MVP.
Dewey doesn't exist for the Tigers.
Last week, Dewey. Absolutely. To be fair, the Tigers look like a different team when Dewey's in the halves, that's for sure. But won't say that one too loudly. Supercoach-wise, we should get back to that. Josh Adokar, we also mentioned him on Wednesday as a pod option centre wing. 82 for him. It was looking like a lot better than 82 at the start of the game, that's for sure. It was just
Alex Johnson, wasn't it? It was a try to line break and a try for kick.
Yep. So, I mean, look, if you've got either of them, you're pretty happy. You're not going to be upset with a 71 or an 82, that's for sure. You're going to be upset with a 49, though, from one Sam to Lomax.
I thought we were in the positive train. I was like, prop good. Prop good's a real thing. Prop good can't hurt you.
How many minutes did he play?
65.
Yeah,
we're starting with him next year.
We bought Jermaine Lockwood, and we should have got Jermaine Propgood.
We are starting with him next year, aren't we?
Yep.
Yes.
Front and forward.
At like 520.
He'll be my 2RF1.
Oh, yeah, let's talk on
Fraud Max.
Yeah, he wasn't Zach Hymax today. He was Zach Lomax.
He was like Lomax.
Very. I mean, this one's all yours. You captained him, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you chasing head-to-head rank or head-to-head matchup?
Yeah. Originally, I had VC Cleary, C Tedesco, which. Yeah, that would have been great. I would have been even more insufferable if I kept that. And then took it off. I took the 100, I was like, sweet. And then Nico sort of shit the bed as well. Like, that hurt. And a couple of other, like, 40s. Rog going low as my AE wasn't great. So then... so basically, like, I came into Sunday needing probably 200 from AJ and JC. And I just fell short. And a lot of my head-to-heads were... Lomax and a 60-point deficit versus Drinkwater. And I'm like, okay, I need to do something. So I captained Lomax and, it turns out Drinkwater sucked. And I would have won all my matches if I didn't lose. But hey, this is you live and you learn. But it is what it is. I'll still take a 1340. Just, maybe 15, 20 grand of equity just up in smoke, thanks to Zach Lomax. So that's all good.
I think you're never going to, like, when you do this, you look at this matchup, you're never going to not bank Drinky against the Eels, though. Like, I don't think you'd make the different decision.
No.
You're always betting that Drinky's going to score well in a matchup like this. So, yeah, bit stiff. Not much you can do there. Ruben Cotter as well, returning back to former glory with a 74. Shout out to him. Jackson Purdue also not been shit this week, so that was really nice of him. 94. Shout out to my draft team that was on a bye this week, so I didn't even need him. I also
we get it. You came first and second. All right.
Ethan Strange. I had Ethan Strange. I had Tyron Wishart. I had Jackson Purdue. I had the best draft week ever, and it was completely wasted.
You're scoring 510 next week and being
100%. Yeah, I'm bounced. I'm gone for sure. But look, it feels like these two games that we just talked about, Titans, Rabbitohs, and then Eels and Cowboys, were the games that everyone was looking at targeting, and they were, I wouldn't call them both trap games, but nowhere near what we expected in terms of result. I thought there would have been more than 38 points scored in the Rabbitohs Titans, and I definitely thought that Cowboys would have scored a little bit better, and Drinky specifically would have scored a little bit better against the Eels and Lomax. So
I didn't have a drop of rain all day until about 10 minutes before kickoff, where it opened up. So I knew I was cursed. They probably should have just taken the loot, you know. I should have known that they were trying to curse me, but yeah, this was a week.
Anyone did we hear anything in comms about Drinky not kicking? Or was it just tactical?
He's not very good.
That too.
I think you take your SuperCoach glasses off, you realise he's not a very good goal kicker.
Oh, he's terrible. He only takes the ones from in front, so I guess that probably.
Also, as hell frozen over, I see Scott Drink with a 43 with no attack.
43 in base. We'll take it. I mean, people are going to trade him out this week as well, so it's you're pretty much locking him in now for like an average of 103 over the next month.
Because this episode's gone quite quickly, do we want to flesh out and for the listeners what we plan to do for finals? May as well.
Oh,
Can't hurt.
yeah, I was really excited to get to Madden 26 after my week, but sure, man.
Oh, no, it'll be 5 minutes, all right? Are we doing two? We're just going to do one.
You do whatever you want to do.
No, I mean, are we not recording a group podcast?
Yeah.
Are we doing one or are we doing two?
I thought we were doing one a week for the for the SC finals.
So no wrap-ups, just a preview.
Yeah.
Sweet. Works for me on a Tuesday again. On a Wednesday.
Yeah. I reckon... And also the content's a little bit different as well. Like, it's so open. You can pick your whole team every week for SC finals. So like, all but, yeah, it hasn't been officially confirmed, but as per, nearly as good as the Ethan Strange news. We'll see how this goes. Watch, they're going to give you fucking 12 trades.
He played this week.
He did play this week. He did well this week. Yeah, look, it's all but confirmed, but you know, if you do get to create a whole new team every single week, the content opens up completely, you know, like where we're talking about pretty much like our best team, and we'll probably bring you that, or we'll bring our Patreon subscribers that best team on the run home, but we'll just be talking about matchup based stuff a lot of the time, I think. So it's going to simplify the content that we deliver through the SC finals, but you'll still hear from us. We'll still be coming to you every week. We'll go live and we'll have a chat with you about our best team and our picks and captaincy and all that kind of stuff you'd normally expect from us. Patreon subscribers will still get content throughout that period as they normally would throughout the season. So it's not too late to sign up. We'll also be giving away a Patreon subscription every single week for the rest of the run home. If you can get the top scorer, did we know who got it? I don't reckon anyone else would have picked a Teddy 189. If someone picked Teddy top scorer, I reckon that's probably close enough.
Yeah, we'll give it. Oh,
but
mate. I'm so annoyed with this week. I'm so sad.
It's one of those ones you just leave behind you now, isn't it? Start planning for next year. I think I saw someone in the chat say something along the lines of, "Hey guys, can you let me know where I can pick my round one team for Vegas 2026?" I'd say you're not the only person feeling that way, so I don't blame you for the. Just
it was me. It was me.
It's your burner. Because we run a podcast, we can't exactly just give up on the year. But I tell you what, there's been some temptation over the last few years to go, nah, I'm done. But
right. We'll show up.
We'll keep coming back.
I'm still pushing for rank.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the currency of podcasters, really, isn't it? You get
don't worry about
your rank. So
the 20 grand in prize money that I just lost today. I'm here for my 3,500 rank.
Yeah,
that's it. That's what matters.
It's a weird flex, man.
Matty, we've got some fantasy basketball stuff happening at the moment, mate. Do you want to give everyone a rundown on, if they're NBA fans, what that looks like?
Oh, yeah, I had to double check there. We're just going through team previews at the moment. We did a mock today. Spoiler alert, I got the best team. And yeah, I'm recording a couple tomorrow with Mally. We've got a few extra guys. There's me, Horse, and Braino in there. Doing some as well. I believe Josh recorded I
believe a Charlotte Hornets preview. The most important out of the 32 teams. The Charlotte Hornets preview is coming with yours truly talking about Trey Mann and Nick Smith Jr. and Mason Plumlee, his playmaking bag.
Canoopel.
The nipple.
Yeah. I'm excited about it, but yeah, no, it's all happening as we ramp up. I suppose we're banging out those team previews in like mine. I don't know how long yours have been, Braino. I think you went to 20 minutes, and one of them mine have been like 15 minutes, just really deep diving the guys that can be drafted and where you should draft them and what sort of builds that you should draft them. I usually swear a little bit and tell you about players that I hate that are going to go really well, so that's always good to make fun of me in the comments. But yeah, no, it's all happening over at Ball Logic. So yeah, follow us, get us on your streams on Spotify. Yeah, we're still just trying to grow that, and yeah, putting in a lot of hours. Hey, Brainer.
Yeah, it's been fun. Obviously it's a nice little change up at this time of the year to start talking about a different sport. And, we're as passionate about NBA as we are about NRL. So it's coming to that time of the year where we get to play around with a little bit of NBA stuff, which is cool. We're, mock drafts coming every week. We've got positional deep dives. We're going to tier each position from point guard to centre over the coming months. And, of course, there's only 10 weeks to the season starts. And a little birdie has told me that SuperCoach NBA is anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks away. So, we'll be doing a fair bit of content for the SuperCoach world on SuperCoach NBA as well, which is going to be cool. So very different to the normal.
Matty was talking about 15, 20-minute podcasts. If you like podcasts that go for an hour and a half, Deadly and I have wrapped up recording today for the SuperCoach EPL preseason. Love me some EPL. So we've broken down pretty much all 4 positions: goalkeeper, defender, midfielders, and forwards. They'll be coming. Midfielders comes tomorrow morning at 7:00. And I believe I'll probably put out strikers on either Tuesday or Wednesday. We've got a Q&A to come, and we'll do some team reveals. And then our round previews start. Pretty much it'll be Saturday morning for your breakfast TV time every Saturday for the next 38 weeks. Don't know why I signed up to this, but it's we love it. So, that's over at Talking Tactics as well. You'll be seeing it in your inbox feeds because you're watching this. But if you're also listening on Spotify and Apple, it's just Talking Tactics. It falls under the Insight banner as well. So that'll be out. We've got BBL coming very soon, Braino. We have got NBL coming as well. And goodness me, there's 2 spots apparently on the apparently there's the SuperCoach website have coded for 2 more sports spots. One of them will be NBA, and I have a feeling Mattrix might be roped into F1 fantasy next year.
Oh,
mate, I'm already doing 3 sports. I can't do more.
Kez G says he has to quit his job to keep up with this NBA stuff. Oh, NFL just launched. Of course. How can we forget? Our NFL boys. So obviously we've got 4 very, very smart and very talented NFL analysis that covered NFL fantasy, which is massive. But NFL SuperCoach has just dropped, and the 3 of us have had a crack, built a team off the back of their recommendations. So go check all those guys out. If you follow us on Twitter, we've been plugging them a heap. So there are so many sports. And I think someone commented on one of those posts saying that they're a dad. They have a job. They go to the gym. They do errands. They also play SuperCoach. One of them has to stop, and it's not SuperCoach. I suggested the dad part. Talking to you two, it seems like that takes up a lot of your time. If you could maybe put that on the back burner, that would be ideal.
Yeah, my wife wouldn't be too happy with that. I probably need to continue to do the dad thing for a little bit.
I mean,
the errands sound terrible. Personally, I'd just put them to the side. Really, just focus on.
I have a female in my house that does all the errands, so it's great. Like what you do, boy. I'll give you a tip, right? You fuck up once, you never ask to do it again. So that's just my.
That's true. Just do everything shit. Well played. It's like when Happy Gilmore was at Chubbs Peterson after he's playing hockey. He's like, "You're going to give that shit up, and you're going to focus on golf." That's what we're going to do with SuperCoach. Just give everything else up, and you're going to focus on SuperCoach. That's the moral of the story here, I think. But yeah, lots happening. Lots happening in Insight. NFL's obviously absolutely firing at the moment. NBA is getting going in the preseason. EPL is less than 7 days away from the season kicking off. So plenty of content there to make a team. And I think you've got a WhatsApp going as well, don't you? It's a public WhatsApp or open WhatsApp for people to get involved.
Yeah. No Patreon this year for EPL. Want to build a good community and show you guys that Deadly and I know what we're talking about before we go and start putting stuff on Patreon. So, yeah, reach out to the Insight pages and we'll be able to chuck you into the WhatsApp. I'm pretty active in there because it's quite a small, community. So I answer most questions and sports coming out of our wazoo. There used to be a time when we had an off season, but
I used to have 2 months off before BBL. NRL finished, no SC finals. I used to have 2 months off, or I'd just play NBA 2K every night for 2 months. And now I have to podcast and do double the amount of podcasting. So, yeah, poor decision from me. But anyway, it's fun. We enjoy it. And, yeah, that's the ramble done. Shout out to Hamo in the chat for stopping us before we go too far over the top. But, guys, that'll do us. That's the wrap-up. Obviously, with the normal content coming on the run home for NRL, we'll be back live on Wednesday to tackle all of round 24's matchup-based stuff. Hopefully find you some wins in your preliminary, or what do we call it? Prelim finals this week for head-to-head?
All I know is that I won't be there, so I'll try and help you guys out.
I'm not there. Did you see my score? I just got knocked out of everything as well.
That's all right. We'll keep turning up for you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting involved. Hit the subscribe button and the like button if you like the content. We'll see you on Wednesday for round 24's preview. Catch you then.
Cheerio.